I am live. Hey, how's everybody doing? Did you survive the holidays? Oh, good, good. Phew, tough time of the year, huh? I want to share some things with you. This will be a short broadcast. I just wanted to share a few things with you. My wife today, we work every day, and she was saying to me, "Hey, we just got more." Sean the Legend Osby is here. Hello, Sean. How are you, buddy? Hope you had a good Christmas. And got this. Claudia said to me today, "You know what? We just got more money in the business account. Here it is from Google." And I thought about this, and I talk to so many people every day, and most people are spending a lot of time and a lot of money on marketing, all different kinds. But here's the proof. Google or Google AdWords, this is the channel analytics. They send money to me. They automatically put money in my checking account. Google pays me, and I get leads from this. Okay, you guys know I talk a lot about marketing. What do we need to succeed in 2020? Hey, thank you. Hey, Ralph Newton. Hey, Ralph, how you guys doing? Hope you had a good holiday and all that good stuff. And if you guys have any questions or anything, throw it in the chat box there. Love to see you. And I thought about it, and most people spend too much money on marketing. They spend a lot of money on mailers and virtual assistants and their click funnels and all their stuff. And here Google is sending me money. I'm getting leads from Google. Here's the pivotal point. I get leads every day from Google, from my videos. And then I take my videos. I do these little I do these little 2 to 4 minute videos. I share information. I try to be nobody else but myself. And then those videos, I stream them to Twitter and Facebook and LinkedIn and Reddit and Pinterest and all the others. And people call me, they go to my webpage, they text me, they schedule with me, and I get leads from that. But the benefit is the videos that I do on YouTube, people click on it. And since I have so many subscribers now, Google is actually paying me for all the thousands and thousands of people who go to my videos. And if I'm doing it, you guys can do it too. So is it about doing mailers, getting a mail list, an obscure mail list? These poor people are on these mail lists, and then sending them postcards and letters, and then having a follow-up in your click funnel, and then have your VA, the lovely, nice girl in Central America or Costa Rica or Philippines, and then she calls or he calls, and then all that other stuff. Or I believe in a simplistic means of marketing. Can I speak directly to people and convert them? So you've got to have a marketing method, and then you've got to have the art and science of conversion. That is the most beautiful thing. Can you use reciprocity? Can you use social proof? Can you use scarcity and talk to enough people? I only have to speak to a few people. I think you guys are working way too hard. I think, and that's my takeaway from tonight. You're working way too hard, spending way too much money, when all you have to do is speak to a few people, a few patients, a few clients, and say, hey, ask them questions. Don't give a present. You know what I'm going to say next. Sean and Ralph, you guys know what I'm going to say next. You just have to ask questions. Hey, what's your problem? What's your biggest challenge? What would you like to see happen? Hey, Jeff Stir. Hello, Claude. Been a long time. Nice. Thanks for joining, Jeff. Good. Got my Periscope, got my YouTube. You guys joining me. Thank you. I love us. I'm using StreamYard right now. If I could just speak to, you're working way too hard. You're spending too much money. Okay. Let me give you a little background here without sounding like a jerk. This is been the best December in the history of my company. We chart this stuff. We watch it month to month. This was the best. I'm just one guy. I don't have a lot of employees or anything like that. I don't spend much money on marketing. I try to do organic marketing. Okay. I try to create my own stuff. And you love me or hate me, but I'm going to share my adventure in this thing we call life, and what works, what doesn't work. And thank God, wonderful people call me. I talk to them, and that's where the sales comes in. How to speak to people directly. I think we've lost that skill. Maybe you agree or don't disagree. I think we've lost that skill to communicate with people. Okay. And so we have to do marketing that attracts people, virtually attract quality prospect. Give me 2, 3, 4, 5 people a day. Let me talk to them. Let me use my gut sales method, asking questions so that we instantly develop a familiarity where they say, hey, maybe this guy's good. Maybe this guy's authentic, transparent. Maybe this is a person who can help me. And that's all you need is a few people to make your business just hum and flow and make all the money you want. We had the best December in the history of my company. And all I do is give good phone. That's all I do. It's no magic mystery. It's no super duper click funnels. No, oh gosh, what's that called? Different managers and different people and things like that. I just talk to a few people every day. I ask questions and I tell them, please fire me. If you don't think I can give you value, if you don't think I have the answer to your problem, you don't have to think about it. Just say, Claude, get lost. Hang up the phone on me. What is GOAT? Neo, tell me what GOAT means. I don't know what that means. I'd love to know. GOAT, go, and I don't know. It's a funny thing. I'll give you a story. Christmas Day. Okay, we were a little short a few things here. And I'm in Winter Park, Colorado, where I'm top of the mountain here. We're in this great little ski town, 12,000 feet above sea level. Not enough oxygen here, if you know what I mean. And we go into this little supermarket, and I like fresh. Greatest. Thank you. That is thank you, Jeff. I didn't know what that meant. You guys knew these. You use these mnemonics and things. Thank you, Sean. Everybody knew except me. See how much smarter you guys are than me. You know all this. You know all this trendy shit. And so I go into the supermarket, and there's a young guy, 22, 23, behind the deli. I like fresh deli. My dad owned a little grocery store deli, so I always loved fresh deli. And I wanted to bring home, make some sandwiches and stuff like that. And I'm the only customer in the supermarket. I'm standing there, and there's one guy behind the deli in this big area, and he's like ignoring me. It's like he can't interact with me. And I'm just testing him for how long he's going to ignore me. I mean, I'm looking at him, no verbal communication. And it's a big back behind the deli there. And then it's like 5 minutes later, nothing. And finally I go, hey, how are you? Did you have a good Christmas? Oh, what's it like working here? I interacted with him. All of a sudden the guy lights up. He comes to the front. What can I help you with and everything? He knew I was there, but he wouldn't communicate with me. Why is that? Help me out. He wouldn't start the conversation. He wouldn't say, sir, can I help you? What do you need? Or anything. I had to do this. And I think about this. I learn lessons every day from just little adventures, watching people. I watch people really close. Guys, I'm a big fan of Walmart greeters. I love when you go into a store or something and someone greets you and interacts with you, instant likability. But we don't see a lot of that today, do we? So all of a sudden, the guy in the deli says, "Oh, thank you. What do you need? What can I help you with?" And I said, "Give me a pound of ham. Give me a pound of cheese and everything like that." And I said, "What's it like working on Christmas Day? I hope they're giving you triple time." "Oh no, I'm only getting time and a half." All of a sudden, the guy lit up. And these are the lessons I learned. I think sometimes we have to be the protagonist. We have to interact. We have to forcibly interact with people. And maybe we've lost these skills. What do you think? Okay. I don't think you can you make the money you want by totally dependent. I love digital, by the way. I do all my marketing online, digital. I text. I do all the stuff. I have all the toys. Here's my little Apple Watch, my iPhone. Here's my iPad. I love technology. My daughter works for Apple. But I think we've lost some of our core skills of initiating conversations with people. So the question I asked for you in 2020, can you go to people and just say hello? Can you talk to people? Can you ask questions without sounding like a goofy jerk salesperson? Okay. No scripts. Scripts are caca. Sean, I know you're laughing because I say this all the time. Can you go to people and interact with them, engage them? Can you make people instantly like you, or even better, fall in love with you? Did you ever meet somebody and you instantly liked them? You just felt that connection. Can you imagine, if you could learn these skills and just ask questions to people? Soft and unassuming. I'm in a ski area town right now. I'm in Colorado. I go skiing a lot, 3-4 times a week, and I meet all kinds of people from all over the country on the chairlift. And I always ask questions. It's usually quiet. It's that uncomfortable. Do you ever sit with somebody in an elevator or in a chairlift or somebody and it's too quiet and it's like uncomfortable? Do you ever go on a date and you didn't know what to say? Okay. Am I the only one? Come on. And when you can learn to interact with people and ask questions, gee, you having a good time? Where are you from? What is your biggest challenge? What would you like to see happen in 2020? When you can learn to engage with people, okay, say you have a marketing system. You guys know I believe in virtual attraction marketing. Can I attract enough people by my content, by my stories, by my blathering like I'm doing right now? And can I get enough people who have been attracted to what I sell? I'm a sales trainer. I love real estate. I love the art and science of persuasion. I think it's the $1 million skill. I think if you can interact with people and engage them, no matter what you do, instead of working for 2 weeks on your business card, okay? And you can start talking to people. You can make magic happen all the time. And I see this so often. And so this was the best December financially, money, okay, putting mac and cheese on the table. Not so you could wear a red suit and drive a Bentley or show off your jet or anything. Just take care of your family, be debt-free, enjoy this little journey we call life. You don't have to have all the money in the world. You just have to have enough to take care of your responsibilities and enjoy life as it should be, right? Hello, Facebook user. Hello, Claude. Hello. Thanks for joining me tonight. It just blew me away tonight. I'll just go back to what I said in the beginning. I don't pay for marketing. Marketing pays me. Ooh, epiphany, revelation, right? Here, Google Analytics. Look at that. This is I'll show it here, right here. Google pays me. My wife went to me today, said, hey, I was just checking the accounts and everything, and Google sent us money. How good is that? Not only do we get leads, but Google pays us for the content that we put on YouTube. By the way, if you're not doing marketing, get into YouTube, do little 2, 3, 4-minute videos, just have fun, pick a topic, pick a subject. Some of my students, Ani and Chantel, they do videos. They live in Phoenix, and they do these wonderful videos on all these great little taco shops and bakeries and different little foodie places. And then they go into real estate because they're phenomenal realtors. I'm currently reading your books, and I'm going to buy your new book tomorrow. Hey, thank you so much. I hope you'll. I've written 9 books. I'm working right now, just to give you a little thing on 2020. I'm working on Guts 2.0, where I'm going to see. I think sales is the $1 million skill. If we can talk, what did Mom always say, right? You guys know what I'm going to say next. Those of you who follow me. Mom said, don't talk to strangers, right? When we were little kids. But now we're in the big, bad, grown-up world. We want to make a lot of money in real estate, insurance, financial services, Amway, whatever. And we've got to talk to a lot of people. And the thing is, if we can speak to people and they say, man, I like this guy or girl. I feel good about them. I think they bring value. I think I can trust them, because you don't sound like a goofy, jerky salesperson. Have we all met this person? This person who you feel is trying to manipulate you. They're reading a boring script. They're telling you all this stuff you don't want to hear. And they want to put their hand on your wallet, on your hard-earned money. What do? We back off. Our defense shields go up. The drawbridge is raised, right? You can't speak to people in the traditional. You guys have watched the show Mad Men, okay? That kind of sales is There's a lot of pertinent points in that, and I love the show. Don't take me the wrong way. But I think that obvious kind of manipulative salesperson doesn't work in 2020. You've got to go to people and say, what's your problem? What's your issue? What would you like to see happen? What are you looking for? Maybe I can help you. I have a few ideas, a few suggestions. And you do it in such a way where they don't think you're trying to manipulate them or take advantage of them. And when you have this secret sauce, you're free the rest of your life. You can always make money. If you have a product or service that you believe in that gives people value, you got to be sincere. Nobody likes a bullshit artist. Nobody likes a phony. We're sick of that stuff. We're inundated by marketing all over the place. We want to talk to real people, don't we? We want to talk to people we like and trust. And if you can learn the psychology of persuasion and influence, that's what I teach. I invented the gut sales method just so I could communicate with people in an adult to adult fashion. And I beg people, I'm the only salesperson you'll ever meet. Okay, tell me if I'm wrong. I'm the only salesperson you will ever meet who says, please fire me. Please tell me, say no to me. Please. Because I don't want to waste your time, and I sure don't want to waste mine. God gives us all 24 hours in a day. How come some people can make so much money and a lot of people struggle all the time? What's it all really about? It's about value, perception. I want people to sell in a different way. I want them to have fun. I'm so many people. Yes, this is a landline. I still have it. Okay, long cord. I love the land. The quality of my landline. Sometimes it's superb. Absolutely. I want people to sell and have fun. I want them to laugh on the way to the bank. It is the $1 million skill. You could be the smartest person in the room, have the best leads. But if you can't get another person to say that you bring value, that they like and trust you, you're doomed to fail. I did a video on YouTube recently just on that. Let's see. Do we have any questions? Landlines. I'll give you an example. My brother lives in New Jersey. And what was that? Hurricane Sandy. How many? Oh, trivia question. Someone help me. Sean, when was Hurricane Sandy? Was that 7, 8 years ago? And my brother in New Jersey, guess what? Cell service, dead. I think it was 2 days he did not have cell service. Wi-Fi, forget about it. Guess what? Which was the one thing that worked? The good old phone, the good old landline. So I have it. It's a cost of doing business. Yes, the whole build rapport and bonding thing never. Well, it's a good point. Sellers are not dumb. They know what people are trying to do. Exactly. Don't treat people differently than you want to be treated yourself. Great point, Facebook user. Especially when you're trying to be their best friend on the first call. They hate the phoniness. They hate the insincerity. You got to have passion and practicality. Okay, you got to believe in what you're selling. Are you helping people? Are you giving them good value? Does your product, your service, your widget, your used dental floss, whatever you're selling, used dental floss, yuck. Is it helping people? Is it giving them value? And is it practical? You're entitled. I think I'm the only person in the world in my books on Gut Sales System. I say the salesperson comes first. What do I mean? A lot of people misunderstand that. I think if you're trying to help people and give good value, are you entitled to be compensated? Can you take care of your family, your bills, your mortgage, your rent? Are you entitled to be compensated? You better believe it. I am the only sales trainer out there that says the salesperson comes first. You're entitled to, I believe you have rights in the sales process. You're entitled to put mac and cheese on your family's table if you sincerely are trying to help people and give good value. So you have to be practical and you have to have passion for what you sell. Have fun and make money today. Absolutely. Rapport and bonding. There are sales trainers who say, in New York City, I grew up in New York City. No, you talking to me? Yeah, I know. In New York City, people, they just want it real. When you go to people and they perceive that you're trying to obviously manipulate them and you're doing this. Oh, how about those Yankees? How about those Jets or Broncos? And you're doing this phony, pretentious bullshit. They know what you're doing. People are not stupid. Don't talk to them. Don't sell them like they're stupid. Sell them. Here's the takeaway. Sell people the way you want to sell, the way you want to be sold. Treat people the way you want to be treated. Okay? When people have a problem, a need or a greed or an issue, all you have to do, you got to find that out first. Don't read a script. Don't give a presentation. Ask them questions. This is the beauty. This is the real beauty of modern sales. Ask questions like your doctor, like your lawyer, like any other. We always say we're professionals, but do we really act that way? And you need to be confident when you speak to people. People want authority. They want confidence. They want someone real. I beg people, please fire me. Please, you don't have to say you'll think about it. You'll talk to your lovely spouse. And Mr. and Mrs. Prospect, listen, when people say that to me, they really mean no. Why don't we just say it's over right now? Let's be adults here. Okay? If I can't solve your problem and work within your budget, get rid of me. It's okay. I don't want to bother you. I don't want to call you. I don't want to say you a lot of garbage stuff. I don't want to give you to my acquisition manager, my virtual assistant, leave dopey voicemails and everything. I am here for one reason, to make money today and to help you solve your problem. Notice the order that I just gave that in, by the way. What do we have here? Dwanell, how you doing, buddy? Merry Christmas. Hope you had a good holiday. Hey, Claude. I'm wholesaling right now, making cold calls to a list of vacant houses. What kind of opener would you use to that type of prospect since it's a cold lead? Here's the rule. Don't sound like anyone else. Just be Dwanell Warren. Just call people up, say, and start right from the beginning. Skip the whole introduction. You know, you guys, you don't want a salesperson calls you and they do, hi there, Joe Blow here, just reaching out to you today with ABC Corporation. What do you think is in the prospect's mind when you do that 15-second introduction? What do you think's going through their mind? You know what they're thinking. They're thinking, oh my God, another frickin' sales guy, another person. I've heard it all before. I've heard, be different, be original. You know, throw the rule book out of them. Just be yourself and call them up on the phone. Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, you must have sold that house by now. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, I heard you have a problem. How come that beautiful home hasn't sold yet? John and Mary, why am I calling you today? Maybe you don't have you're not trying to buy, sell, invest, or what are you trying to do? Why do something off the wall, do something crazy. Okay. I call my videos on YouTube. I have over 1,000 videos now, and I call them my Crazy Claude videos because I just love sharing. I think my information on YouTube is better than what some other guys sell. And sound different, be original, be yourself. Shakespeare said, to all things to thine own self be true. You don't have to be anybody else but Dwanell or Sean or Joe or Mary, and interact with people with a question. Hit them with an off-the-wall pattern interrupt question right in the beginning. Mr. and Mrs. Prospect, I got your number here on this Post-it here in front of me. Why am I calling you? Well, I don't know. You called me. You're right, and I'm embarrassed. I'm sorry. This isn't about boom. And then you ask questions. Start off with an off-the-wall pattern interrupt and see if you can throw them a little off balance and interact with them and have fun with the phone. You guys are not having enough fun on the way to the bank. You're so wound up. If I got you to swallow coal, I know a diamond would come out the next morning. Okay. Talk to people and be original, be different, and get off the script. Get off premature presentations. None. You want to just interact with people. It takes time and practice. Okay, I'm the former world's worst sales guy. I say this every time I do a video. I hated the phone. It was a cactus. I invented that phrase, making the phone a cactus. I live in San Diego part of the year. If you ever accidentally touch the cactus, these pins are painful and they take forever to come out of your skin and everything like that. That's what the phone is for a lot of people. You imagine if you could get on that phone and just have so much fun, be so confident, interact with people, and then something magical happens once in a while. They say yes. And when they say yes, oh my gosh. And when you're in control and people respond to you, guess what? You can make more phone calls. The more phone calls, here's an epiphany. Get ready. Here it comes. The more people you speak to, the more money you make. It's that simple. As long as you have a good product that gives people value. Okay. Let's see. We got some more. We got Sean here. Let's Sean's question. Let's see. The problem with rapport and bonding is the prospect can see it coming and they're not interested. They're not. They've heard it all before. These are not dumb people. They are us. The prospect is us. There's an epiphany, right? So don't talk to them. Speak to them. And here's the trouble in our society in modern America, Northern America today. I say Northern America because I got a lot of lovely Canadians who follow me. We're inundated with marketing. We everywhere we go, it's marketing. We get these horrible robocalls. We get spam email. We get these garbage postcards and things in the mail. We go to the supermarket. There's little prompters all over the place telling us to buy these triple fudge Oreos. And have you seen how many Oreos are out there, by the way? I love Oreos, but when did Oreos become like there's 13 different flavors every month on Oreos, okay? New Halloween flavored Oreo. Anyway, I digress. People are sick of marketing or tacky marketing. When they're uninvited guests. So we have to approach people in a different way so that we break down the walls. Prospects have a system to protect themselves. When the minute they know you're in a think about it, dinner time, you get that phone call. Someone bothers you. You're in the middle of your nice hot meatloaf. Okay, it's steaming. It's nice there. You got a nice glass of wine there. Jeopardy's on TV. You're talking with your wife and kids, having a great old time. And then the phone rings and you get a robocall. What do? You hang up. If it's a real person, say, take me off your list. Leave me alone. Let me get back to my meatloaf. Okay, I hope you like meatloaf. And forgive me, my vegans, okay? You're having your warmed over tofu, whatever. But the thing is, if we approach people in that same way, we're going to get that same high level of rejection every day. We've got to approach people in a different way. We've got to take the art and science of human behavior and get people to instantly respond to us. If they have a problem and they feel that they can trust us and that we're interacting with them, you can close people in one phone call. I do it all the time. It is the $1 million skill. Let's see, we got another thing here. They want to know, can they get the color they want and can they afford it? Sean's right. Yeah, you don't know what they want. So what do most salespeople do when they get on the phone? They just throw everything against the wall. They get somebody who's respirating and they throw this whole presentation at them. Instead, what does your doctor do? Well, where does it hurt? When did it start hurting? What do you do for a living? Do you lift heavy objects? Did it hurt your mother and father? You want to do an interrogatory, a diagnostic with people and let them feel like you care about them, that you're really, truly interested, which you should be. And then you say, I have a solution, or maybe I don't have a solution, or I can refer you to somebody who has a solution, or my product or service might be able to help you. Now you've captured their attention, their interest. You've gotten them emotionally involved. When you learn this skill, and it's not easy, but man, when you learn how to ask the right questions with stroking, nurturing, empathy, reciprocity, scarcity, social proof, all the important psychological triggers of persuasion and influence, you become a very dangerous person because you can convert people to your product and service in one phone call. It's the $1 million skill, and nobody's talking about this. Why? It's amazing to me. They all think it's about expensive marketing or walking on hot coals and stuff. It's about interacting with somebody on a one-on-one basis, and you see wonderful magic happen all the time. Let's go to a few more questions, and I'm going to get out of here because my hot meatloaf is on the table here. Vegan life. Listen, I'm a recovering vegan. We eat a lot of fresh, we eat a lot of fresh fruit every night for dinner, big salad. Okay. Usually for dessert, a banana. I love bananas. Who doesn't love bananas? Or a Honeycrisp apple. My refrigerator is always filled with fresh fruit and vegetables and things like that. We eat probably more fruits and vegetables. I still I still eat a little meat and fish. I like it. It's tasty, but I have it only in small proportions because I enjoy it, and that's just a personal choice. Dwanell, just finished both the Mentor Teaches Guts and the Mentor Teaches Success. I'm the guy in the office, and I'm the guy on the bench. How can I be your Leo and Ralph? I would love to carry the Guts method torch. Learn sales, study sales, practice sales, embody learning how to influence, how to move people, how to make it emotion. People, $1,000,000 rule. Got to say this. Okay, Dwanell, let me put this up here. Dwanell, great question, by the way. You've got to learn people make decisions emotionally. We all do. We've all made that overnight decision very emotionally, but it still has to have substance. It still has to have the intellectual flavor to it. When you learn how to ask the right questions and move people, you'll get more yeses than think about it or anything else. You'll learn how to qualify. I close people, my word of honor, even if you've never heard me, I close people in one phone call, sometimes two, never three. I don't do the back and forth and all that jazz. I don't want to bother people. I want in one phone call someone to get so emotional about the product and services that I offer that they say the magic word. Yeah, let's do this. I feel good about this. Let's just do this. Then you justify it intellectually, how your product and service will solve that problem. You tell stories, you ask questions. This is all, my gut system deals with this. Guts 2.0, which is coming out next year, takes it to an actual hypnotic sales experience. Remember those words, a hypnotic sales experience. I use the right words, the right way, the right stories. I plant suggestions in people's minds. I try to gain their trust. I try to get on video with people. Very important. Are you guys using the technology? Don't text. Don't do all the other stuff when you can get face-to-face with people. And when someone can look into your eyes, I don't know who said it, the eyes are the windows to the soul. When you can get on Skype, you can get on Periscope, you can get on Zoom, you can get on Facebook Live. When you don't have to get in your car, you don't have to drive, burn gas, sit in traffic, spill coffee between your legs like I always do. When you can get face-to-face on this great technology, what are your chances of closing people? Spectacular. It goes through the roof. Honeycrisp, legendary. I don't exactly know what you mean, Neo, but Honeycrisp apples. Okay, there you go. Most sales suffer from the agony of premature presentation. Sean's right again. Here's the word I'm going to use. Forgive me. Okay, don't hang up the phone. We act hard up in front of prospects sometimes. We're so desperate for a sale that we're subservient. We throw everything at them, the whole presentation, the whole script. What do you think goes through their mind? Oh, well, I got all this great free information. I'll think about it. And then they dismiss you. You didn't make any money, and you just wasted 15, 30, 60 minutes of your life, or maybe hours of your life by giving don't give presentations until you know how to sell the prospect. The prospect will give you everything you want if you ask the right questions. Honeycrisp, I love Honeycrisp. There's new apples coming out from Washington. I forgot the name. Someone help me. There's a new breed of apple. It's supposed to be crisp and sweet and crunchy. I love apples, by the way. Ray Houses, how you doing, Ray? Thanks for joining us. What is the best way to approach a funding partner about a deal? Real great question, Ray. Thank you for asking. The best way to approach somebody is to be empathetic. What does that person want? They want to make money. It's not that hard, right? So the first thing you say to that prospect, Mr. Prospect, how would you like to make money today? Mr. Prospect, suppose I told you I have a transaction that can make you $84,000 right now. That isn't something you'd be interested in, is it? Skip the whole bonding and rapport and phony pretentiousness and go right to what does that prospect want. You want to approach a funding partner. You want their money. Okay. They have money. You need money. How do you get it from them? They want to make more money. It's not that hard, right? Just go to them and say, listen, I have a deal. I have a proposition. I have a piece of real estate that can make you X amount of money. And here's the facts. Here's the accounting. Here's the marketability study. Here's the comps. Here's what the rent is in the area. Here are the numbers. And here are the pictures. I have everything for you on a silver platter, Mr. Funding Partner. And you can make X amount of money. Would you be interested in doing business with me today? It's okay to say no to me. I have plenty of other people to call, but I would love to earn your trust and start doing business with you. See, off the role play. All you've got to do is speak to people the way you want to be spoken to, and you will see magic happen all the time. They want to make money just like you do. So don't tell them about the history of your the history of real estate. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear how wonderful you are and that you played badminton during lunch and everything. Skip all that bullshit. Pardon my language. Okay, it is Christmas. Speak to them in a way you want to be spoken to. Hit their emotional chord right away. Mr. and Mrs. Prospect, I'll get right to the point. I have a deal right now that can probably make you X amount of money. Could we talk about this for a few minutes? And it's okay to say no to me if this isn't comfortable for you. Boom. You've got their attention. You've created an emotional value. And then you ask questions, you get them involved, and then you get a commitment, and then you get into the intellectual side. This is all about my gut sales method, by the way. Let's do the gauntlet in real life, Uncle Claude. You definitely, hey, Anthony, I hope you had a good Christmas. Thanks for joining us. Okay, Ray, I hope I answered your question. I was about as honest as I can get. Just give it to them straight, give it to them fast, and hit that emotional button. They want to make money just like you do. They don't know you yet. They don't trust you. They don't know you're a good person. You've got to overcome all that in the beginning. Skip all the presentation gobbledygook. Skip the scripts. Do not be subservient. Be authoritative. Do not be a bully, but be someone who exhibits confidence to them. And guess what? People will say yes all the time. Hey, Merry Christmas to the great Mark. Oh, thank you. Very nice of you to say that. Facebook user, I wish I knew your name. Merry Christmas to the great marketer, Claude Diamond. Outstanding. Thank you, guys. I've had a good day today. I had a great day. I love this great journey we take life. I've married a good woman. I got great kids, and the cable bill is paid. The biggest problem in my life is I have no problems. Okay. That's what I want for you. Learn sales, learn giving people unbelievable value, learn how to protect yourself and go to the bank today. Learn a system, a combination of human behavior and a little thespian behavior, not to be disingenuous or manipulative, but to make people comfortable. And you will see magic happen all the time. Thank you, Ralph. Thank you, Ray, Sean, everybody, Facebook user. Thank you for joining me. You guys be safe. You guys be wonderful. I'm going to have dinner right now. Take care. Bye-bye. Thanks for joining me tonight. Take care.